Welcome to Ace My Exams Learning. Let us get started with today's learning.
Life Science Grade 11. Various options are given as possible answers to the following questions. Choose the correct answer. Question: which chemical is a product of photosynthesis that moves out of a green leaf through its stomata? A. Carbon dioxide. B. Glucose. C. Oxygen. D. Water. The correct answer is C. Oxygen is formed during photosynthesis as a gas and leaves the leaf through the stomata, which are small openings on the leaf surface. Question: the products of protein digestion are A. Amino acids. B. Fatty acids. C. Glycerol. D. Simple sugars. The correct answer is A. Proteins are broken down into amino acids, which are small enough to be absorbed into the bloodstream for use by the body. Question: where in a cell does cellular respiration take place? A. Nucleus. B. Mitochondria. C. Chloroplasts. D. All cell membranes. The correct answer is B. Most energy in the form of ATP is produced inside the mitochondria, making them the main site of cellular respiration. Question: the process that occurs in the capsules of some plants to form spores is A. Mitosis. B. Binary fission. C. Meiosis. D. Fertilization. The correct answer is C. Meiosis produces haploid spores by reducing the chromosome number, allowing these spores to take part in the plant's reproductive cycle. Question: a closed blood system is found in A. Annelida. B. Insecta. C. Cnidaria. D. Porifera. The correct answer is A. Annelids such as earthworms have a closed circulatory system where blood remains inside blood vessels at all times. Question: which animal activity is not beneficial to farmers? A. Soil organisms preying on crop pests. B. Dogs herding sheep. C. Swallows feeding on insect larvae. D. Mice feeding on wheat in storerooms. The correct answer is D. Mice cause loss and contamination of stored grain, which makes their activity harmful rather than useful to farmers. Question: the experiment below investigates respiration in yeast. Which row in the table correctly describes the contents of the flask after 20 hours? The correct answer is B. In anaerobic respiration, yeast converts glucose to alcohol and releases carbon dioxide, causing the balloon to expand. Give the correct biological term for each of the following descriptions. Question: a symbiotic relationship where both organisms benefit. The correct answer is mutualism. Mutualism is a form of symbiotic relationship where two different species interact in a way that is beneficial to both of them. Question: reproduction, which uses non-reproductive parts of a plant to produce new plants. The correct answer is asexual, or vegetative reproduction. Vegetative reproduction is a form of asexual reproduction where a new plant grows from a part of the parent plant, such as a stem, leaf, or root, without the involvement of seeds or spores. Question: the collective name for a filament and an anther. The correct answer is stamen or andrecium. The stamen is the male reproductive organ of a flower, composed of the filament, the stalk, and the anther, the structure that produces pollen. Question: organic component of soil, formed by the decomposition of leaves and other plant material by soil microorganisms. The correct answer is humus. Humus is the stable, dark, organic material that remains in the soil after the extensive decomposition of plant and animal residues by decomposers like bacteria and fungi. Question: The type of animal that does not have a backbone. The correct answer is invertebrate. An invertebrate is an animal that lacks a vertebral column or backbone, contrasting with vertebrates, fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Question. Tissue that transports water in plants. The correct answer is xylem. Xylem is one of the two types of transport tissue in vascular plants, responsible for transporting water and dissolved minerals from the roots up to the rest of the plant. Question. An underground stem in ferns. The correct answer is rhizome. A rhizome is a modified, horizontal, underground stem found in certain plants like ferns, which functions in both vegetative, asexual, reproduction, and storage of starches and proteins. Question. The incorporation of absorbed nutrients into the cells of the body. Correct answer is assimilation. Assimilation is the process where digested and absorbed food molecules are converted into new compounds, like proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, and incorporated into the cells of the body for use in growth, repair, or storage. Question. The process of producing ATP without oxygen. The correct answer is anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic respiration is a form of cellular respiration that occurs in the absence of oxygen, resulting in the production of a small amount of ATP energy and byproducts like lactic acid or alcohol. Question. The chemical reagent used to test for the presence of starch. A. Bromoethymol blue. B. Iodine solution. C. Lime water. D. Methylated spirits. The correct answer is B. Iodine solution. Iodine solution changes from brown to blue-black when starch is present. This color change makes it the standard test for detecting starch. Question. The process that takes place in leaves and uses carbon dioxide. A. Cellular respiration. B. Combustion. C. Photosynthesis. D. Transpiration. The correct answer is C. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis uses carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight to produce glucose and oxygen. This process occurs mainly in the chloroplasts of leaf cells. Question. A factor that increases the rate of photosynthesis. A. Low light intensity. B. Low temperature. C. Low carbon dioxide concentration. D. High light intensity. The correct answer is D. High light intensity. More light provides more energy for the reactions of photosynthesis, increasing the rate until another factor limits the process. Study the graph below and answer the question. Question. Between which points on the graph is the rate of photosynthesis increasing the fastest? A. 1 and 2. B. 2 and 3. C. 1 and 3. D. 3 and 4. The correct answer is A. 1 and 2. Between points 1 and 2 the curve rises steeply, showing the fastest increase in the rate of photosynthesis, as carbon dioxide concentration begins to rise. Study the diagram and answer the questions that follow. Question. Name the organelle shown in the diagram. The correct answer is chloroplast, the organelle where photosynthesis occurs. Question. Provide names for labels A to E. Label A is the stroma. The stroma is the fluid-filled space inside the chloroplast where the light-independent reactions, Calvin cycle, take place. Label B is lamella, or stromal lamella. Lamellae act as bridges that connect the grana, keeping the thylakoid stacks in position and helping maintain internal structure. Label C is the starch granule. This is where the plant temporarily stores starch made during photosynthesis when glucose production is high. Label D is the granum, or grana. A granum is a stack of thylakoids. It is the main site for the light-dependent stage of photosynthesis, where chlorophyll absorbs light. Label E is the thylakoids. Thylakoids are flattened membrane sacs containing chlorophyll and other pigments. They capture light energy for photosynthesis. Question: what process takes place in this organelle? The process taking place in this organelle is photosynthesis. The chloroplast performs photosynthesis, converting light energy into chemical energy stored in glucose. Question: what is the function of C? C. Stores starch produced during photosynthesis. Starch granules act as storage sites for carbohydrates. When the plant makes more glucose than it immediately needs, the excess is converted to starch and stored in these granules.
To access more learning and exam preparation materials, go to www.acemyexams.coza. This link is also in the video description below. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to subscribe and be the first to know when we upload new videos.